Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to just start with the new section of the mechanical engineering subject. This is actually the lab, but this is really important to understand, right? So the subject is known as the engineering drawing. Why it is called engineering drawing? Because these drawings are actually deal with the engineering field, right? We have the other drawings like what actually comes under the consideration of the sketching, right? So this is what actually the main difference in between sketching and the drawing, right? Suppose I'm just sketching this object, right? But I'm not just giving this proper dimensions. This is what actually we call it the sketch. But on the other side, when I draw a circle and I just give certain dimension to this, right? So this time what actually we consider as the proper drawing. So engineering drawing is basically the backbone of the CAD/CAM section, right? So if you have proper drawing, you will make things with proper dimensions, right, of the correct size. So here we have some of the projections. What actually projections are actually the views, right? If you're looking at certain object, so probably the object will project on certain plane. Okay, so here we are going to look at these things. You probably know what projections are, right? We have the orthographic projections, we have the oblique projections, right, and we have the perspective projections. If the rays are perpendicular to the picture plane, the projection is known as orthographic projections. If the rays are at a certain angle to the plane, the projection is known as oblique projection. If the rays are taken to particular station points, which is the fixed point, right? So that's what actually we call as the perspective projections. As you can see over here, we have the station point and the projection line are projected at that point, right? And we have the vectorial views, right? So the object is oriented either behind or in front of a single plane and projected upon it, right? This could be the orthographic, oblique, or perspective projection method could be used for this, right? We have basically three kinds of planes, right? One is the front plane, the top plane, and the right plane. And make sure all these planes are at the right angle, means at 90-degree angle to each other, right? And next thing, that being to study the engineering drawing, you must know about the first angle projection and the third angle projection. Suppose, let me take an example of this. Suppose we have the transparent block. What transparent block means over here is we can see the entire object, right? As you can see over here as well. So what's actually in first angle projection? You must look at the object from the outside of the transparent block. But if you look at the object, so suppose if you're looking at this object from the front view, right? So you will probably see the front view of the entire object, but the projection will make on the back side of the transparent block. But if you look at the third angle projection, what actually we consider is we're just looking the object interiorly in the transparent block, right? And the projections are made on the same side, right? If suppose I'm looking at this object from the front view, so as you can see, the projection is on the front view, right? If you're looking at this object from the rear or the back view, the projection is being making on the rear side, mean on the same side. This is what actually the main difference in between the front plane, the first angle projection and the third angle projection, right? And next we have the object views. Probably we have the six kind of principal views whenever we're going to deal with the 3D object dimensioning, right? We have the top view, we have the front view, we have the back view, we have the isometric view, we have the left, and we have the right view, right? So as you can see, there is an object which is properly dimensioned, right? As you can see over here, we have some the hidden line, and probably we have the arc lengths. The units are in inches. You can probably deal with the millimeters. So that's what actually we have the engineering drawing lecture number 1. So thank you so much for watching the video. So probably we will going to just compact the things, right, and try out to understand the things in a simpler way. So keep watching for the upcoming most interesting videos. Subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss out any video regarding to mechanical engineering, CAD/CAM, or regarding to whatever you want to learn, okay, related to education. So thank you so much. See you in next video.